What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the collection tour. This is my Brachypelma Verdesy, the Mexican Rose Gray. This was another one that was given to me by Norvis when I went to see him. This one has molted in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I actually just rehoused it. So I'm going to grab a roach and see if we can get it to eat. This tarantula right here has been a really great eater for me, so let's see if that continues. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, backflip. That's crazy. That was freaking awesome. How epic was that stuff? I told you, great eater. There we go. That has been the Brachypelma Verdesy, the Mexican Rose Gray, now happily munching on a red runner roach. All right, up next is one of three very rare and expensive tarantulas, some that I just recently acquired, and they have settled into their homes quite nicely and webbed the heck out of them. And all three of them have molted once in my care, and they're starting to eat really well. So, um, let's see if we can get this one to eat for us. These are a very gorgeous tarantula, and I cannot wait for them to make adult size. This is the Caferiana coastal. I probably 3 years ago was first alerted to the Caferiana on another keeper's channel. I don't follow them anymore, but whatever. It was an absolutely gorgeous tarantula. And then last year, I believe, I discovered the Caferiana coastal, and ever since then, they were on my most wanted list. And I was actually able to get three of them earlier this year from Tom Patterson, and I'm kind of surprised that this one has not come out and tried to eat yet. We may have to move on to another one because this one is being shy. So I'm going to leave that roach in there, and we're going to move on to another one and see if we can get a good look at these guys. All right, so here is Caferiana coastal number 2. Let's see if we can draw it out. This one has built kind of a web and substrate tube system with a little entrance hole right there. These spiderlings have been pretty shy since I got them. They are inch and a half or so probably now. Not sure we're going to get a reaction out of this one either, and it'll be unfortunate if we go through all three of them and we don't get to see them. So maybe we'll have some luck on the last one. I'm going to leave that roach in there, and we're going to continue. Last try. So far, we are 0 for 2. This one was out, of course, until I moved its enclosure and then opened its enclosure. But maybe we can draw this one out. I'm hoping that we can. But it's not. Oh, there we go. Well, we didn't get a good look at it, but at least we got a takedown. Let's see here if I can kind of zoom in. Can't really see much down there, unfortunately. Maybe we can get a happy dance here in just a second. I'm going to pause, and we'll come back in just a second. Now, this next one you're not going to see either, not only because it's a pet hole most of the time, but also I believe it is either in pre-molt or post-molt. You see that roach down in there? Well, about a week ago I put that roach in, and the tarantula was actually coming out of its little web tube like it was interested, but never grabbed it. The roach has been in there ever since, so I feel like it's probably molting or has molted and is now recovering. But this is the Pteronoculus Uranus, the infamous OBT. I got this one as a freebie when I bought the three Theraphosa sturmi that I have. She threw in a free OBT, which I did not expect, so that was much appreciated. So there we go, the Pteronoculus Uranus, the revered and feared OBT. This next tarantula molted several days ago and may or may not feed for us, but I've got to get a roach first because I just dropped the one that I had and it got away. Alright, so this is the Phormictopus cautus, the Dominican purple, something or other, I don't know. There's some confusion about Phormictopus species Dominican purple and Phormictopus cautus. Either way, this is a very large and very beautiful tarantula when it gets to its adult stage, but actually, it's a pretty beautiful tarantula right now. Like I said, it molted several days ago. It may or may not eat for us. Let's see what happens. Usually a really good feeding response out of this tarantula as well. I do not think that it is ready to eat. Look at that. It's pissed off. What a gorgeous tarantula, though. I have seen pictures of adults, and they are stunning, so I can't wait. And again, they get really big. They're part of the Phormictopus, and oh, look at that. Takedown. Nope. It doesn't know what to think of it. Anyway, they are part of the Phormictopus and a Pemphibidius class of tarantulas they get very large. They're part of the bird eater family, I guess you'd say. But this one right here is not quite sure what to make of the prey. I got this tarantula from my good friends at Nature's Exquisite Creatures. Have not been able to sex it yet. And it doesn't appear to be hungry. It appears to be pissed off that I disturbed it. So I'm going to remove the roach. We're going to continue with the tour. Alright, and this is my very beautiful Brachypelma Emilia, recently sexed female, whose name is now Phoebe. She's kind of a shy tarantula. Let's see if she wants to eat. If not, we will move on. Oh yeah, there we go. Really gorgeous species. As I said, she's one of the more shy of the Brachypelma that I have. She tends to hide a lot more. She had a tunnel system down here on the side of the enclosure where you can kind of see that indention, but it has kind of collapsed on her. She's still in the original enclosure that I got her, which is in a 32-ounce deli cup. I bought this beautiful girl right here from a brick and mortar shop up the street called the Serpentarium. This is the only one that I have bought at a brick and mortar shop. The rest of them have been through online retailers or at expos, but I just bought one of these, and as luck would have it, it turned out to be female. So really excited about that. Going to have her for a long time. Can't wait to see her grow. Let's move on to the next tarantula. Up next, we have the very stunning Salmopous Armenia. This tarantula was given to me by Norvis as well as a spiderling. And this thing actually escaped probably a month after he gave it to me and was gone, was MIA for, at least a month. And then I recently came into my room to do something, walked into the room, grabbed something, turned around to walk out, and there it was right smack in the middle of the floor. I was able to cup it and rehouse it, so it is now back in an enclosure, and this one a little more escape-proof than the last one. But there it goes, the Salmopous Armenia, the Venezuelan sun tiger. Up next, most of you will probably recognize at least the genus by looking at the feet on this one. This is, I see a molt in there that I didn't know about. So this one may have just recently molted. This is one of two that I have. I bought three. One of them died. Got them from Fear Not Tarantulas. This is the Avicularia Azera, also known as the powder blue pinktoe. I just saw the molt in there. Didn't know about that. Don't know how long it's been since it molted, so I'm not sure if it's hungry, but I do have a roach for it, so let's see if it will eat for us. These guys are very chill, very docile tarantula, but they do have a pretty badass food response and takedown. They are a very gorgeous tarantula. I cannot wait until these guys get a little bigger. Really beautiful tarantulas. I love the pink toes. I own three. I have a Carabiner versicolor female, subadult female, And then these two guys right here, I had no idea that one had molted, so that's really exciting. All right, let's try to feed the next one. All right, so this is Avicularia Azera classy number 2. It's kind of unusual for it to be down in there. They're typically not hiding. They're typically always out. Oh yeah, but again, another badass takedown response. These guys have a bad habit of grabbing the tongs. That's why they're PVC coated, but you can see the tarantula is feeling its way down to the roach. There we go. Like I said, these guys are really awesome, really docile species, as most pink toes are. From what I know, these guys are really beautiful, as most pink toes are. Can't wait to see them turn into adults. I've got one more that I'm going to show you, and then we're going to end this video as well. All right, so this tarantula by far is my most valuable tarantula. This is my T. Celedonia. It hasn't eaten in weeks and weeks, and then I was able to get some very tiny hatchling pinhead red runner roaches. And dropped a couple in the other day, and immediately when I dropped it in, she grabbed it. I'm going to try the Jedi mind trick there with this one. I mean, just as soon as it hit the substrate, she was on it. It was really awesome. And I actually accidentally dropped 2 of them in there, so hold on, guys. But anyhow, I don't see either one of them in there, so she is eating, so that's exciting. Can't wait for this one to grow. Still has not built its little web trap door. Still waiting on that, but I am just so super stinking excited that I have one of these. I mean, they really are one of the most desired tarantulas in the hobby, and I was very lucky to find this one last year. So that concludes part 2 of the collection tour. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Share this video with your friends. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys. And as always, have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Thanks for watching. God bless.